The shit I read sometimes, man. What shit stories? Alright, all that done. I might play that Zelda one in the future. Of like I like the because like I feel like that's thinking about the Zelda roguelite I was playing recently. Like it's really good, but I'm not in the beach. Yeah, this works. This. No, we're here. This is gonna be much harder. There we go. No, no, let's watch. No, I'm sending that image to the group chat because that is exactly how I'm feeling right now. Why is it still showing that stream though? Oh, I ain't getting any chat on this one, it means. That all saved. What? Yeah. Hate when my browser does that. But if only it was easier to mess around with this stuff. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll straight back up over here. Okay, that's my PS5 controller. Where is our TV remote? What's this? Is it hell? Probably open on my model too. Also, move my mic a little bit higher. Okay, come on, sync up. Yeah! With me over here. You have no idea what message I just saw, and I'm just gonna... I have weird friends. That's the best way I can put it. I have weird friends. That's everything. Right? Yeah, trophies gets cut off correctly. That's all good. Okay. I'm just making sure. Also, can I be heard correctly? Is the game coming through alright? Because I don't want any problems, and we switch this over back to multiple output. Monitor my stream over there as well. Thanks. track is low-key a vibe. Because like I have restream set to transparent, the group chat I'm in with a bunch of my friends from high school is beneath it. So I can see the group chat and I keep seeing the shit they're saying. And it truly is an experience. Also, yes, the punk snake. Oh, it can't be that bad. Hey, back up. Back up. Probably turn this down a little bit because I don't want it overpowering my voice while I'm talking. Yeah, I'm still not fully in the mood to stream Parasite Eve because Parasite Eve pissed me off a great deal last time. Like, if you weren't there for... If anyone wasn't there for that, even in, like, the VODs, you probably don't understand how mad that makes me. Because that dungeon just gets to me. I wish I was better prepared for the scenario, but I wasn't. Oh, shit. There we go. And if you're wondering what I'm going to be doing Enter the Gungeon this time, the same shit I always do. Go till I die or feel like I've streamed enough for today. Out of that. I'd normally be playing my own music, which is where, like, that vacant space with, like, Pikachu in it is. But instead, I did not choose to turn on my own music. So instead, we are stuck with... I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Pikachu, which I should probably redo the input to match the actual Pokken input. Because I normally have it as the... Like, that's usually what the meme would be. It would be the right input, but, like, I don't have it as that, so I gotta change that later. Back up, Dark Nut. I have the opportunity to be really awful in the group chat for, like, getting on my 0.2 domain... 2-second domain expansion shit. I have the chance to be terrible. The question is, should I? What's going on here? Oh! I didn't get this to spawn on the first floor. I'll play the game after. Well, that's cool to see that just kind of pop up. I normally don't get that. I like that. I haven't seen that in a while now that I think about it. Into the Gungeon is, for some reason, my de-stress game. Like, I just boot it up and I just chill. Oh, I have to. Well, I got a gun. I didn't want to get a gun early, but I got one. Because the strat in Enter the Gungeon to, like, guarantee yourself a gun later is you beat the floor boss, and then you're guaranteed a gun because the game checks to see if you have a gun or not, otherwise you'll end up getting a passive. Which is why I normally don't go for chests super often whenever I play, so to get hit with that is like, that was an S-rank chest. Also, hi, baby. Apparently Twitch has stories now, like, what I guess are, like, shorts, or, like, for people to keep up with whatever you're doing. I didn't know that exists. Hey, the drill! That'll come in handy later. I promise. Ah! So many bullets. Ah, damn it. I don't want to get hit. 2. 3. None of that. Cut that out. Not you. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck is over here, then? Oh, it's this room. Ah, my health. Well, I just ran through most of my HP. Great start to the game! Alright, what chest we got? Okay, just a blue one. Dog doesn't bark at it, so we don't gotta worry. Alright. My friends are strange. That's the best way I can put what I keep seeing in the group chat. Just my friends are strange. Ow. None of that. Ah! A stream is an error? That's weird. It shouldn't be. Well, I mean, if you're here, that... I guess Twitch got its shit in order. Wonder how long that'll last. Okay. The time it took to actually get competent at this game, I can't say good, because there are just some things I don't have. There's some things I don't have access to that I can really go, yeah, that's my symbol of I got good. Oh, the cringe. Should I turn my group chat with my friends into content? Absolutely not. Awful idea. Does it work on paper? Yes! I'm not that kind of person now. Because there are just some things that can happen as a result of those actions. I don't know why, I had the feeling there was a wall there. And, oh hey, another black chest. If I ever go, black chests are the S rank chests, and gold ones are the A rank. Hey, Pinhead. This is a much better start. I'm not getting my lungs taken. You put the wall for me, thank you, and then... Oh, it's just one of you? I'm so used to, like, the extremely BS bulletkin. Like, getting hit with a regular bulletkin is like, oh. How do you... Wait. How'd the other one die? Hey, the room shaped like a tank. Newgrounds, anyone? Don't get attached to those little ones later. They become assholes later. Who become, like, active... Like, they fire themselves at you. Alright, so that's... Black, blue. What do I gotta get out of the boss fight? The goal here is to always kill Kamina first. And yes, I called the one with glasses Kamina. Why? Just because of how his glasses look. Alright, come on, Simon, let's do this. Although, yes, he may be enraged, but he doesn't do double damage. He just moves faster. I do know there's a frame rate killer that low-key turned my PS4 into what it is now. Huh. I thought that would have hit me. Sorry, Simone. Oh, thank you. I have foods. It's rice, chicken, and ribs. So good. Ooh, Moonbeam. Well, Moon Scraper. Oh, I never got a second keys. Damn, I gotta buy keys now. I don't like having to buy keys. Alright. What's this? Oh! Little buddy! And the Gungeon Army Ant. There's a lot to unpack with that one. I'm so glad y'all don't gotta hear me chewing. That's a boss fight type of meat. Dog. I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna show you. But long story short, two people... I'm mutual friends with someone. Well, they're, like, I'm friends with a lot of people in the group chat, but one of the people I'm friends with, I know his cousin. His cousin knows everyone in the group chat. There's someone in the group chat who we fondly I can't say fondly. We commonly associate with. And so, we associate these two, and right now they are going off on romantic pumpkin jokes between the two of them. And it is cringe, but also, dog, she's attached to you. I ain't got nothing for this one. He's probably gonna kill them. Welcome to I'm the survivor of a friend group murdered by one man. Let's see, trigger finger. Oh, let's go. Please don't give me fusillade. I don't like that fight. You know, the fucking spider that weaves bullet webs at you wasn't any better. Ah. Oh no, I got something for your ass. Yeah. An eight-legged fuck. As opposed to calling him an eight-legged freak. I still don't know how I can watch that movie, and I think as I've gotten older, my arachnophobia has gotten worse. So I can't actually watch the movie anymore. Just because I know spiders are real. My therapist, you're fine. Giant spiders aren't right, but spiders are real. My therapist looked at me, what the fuck, man? My fucking therapist would look at me like, what is wrong with you? A lot. Oh, right. That's why you're here. Thank you! R2-G2, my little friend. I don't care, like... This is something... Because I play a lot of roguelites, I'm just thinking... what's the kind of roguelike that would get you hooked on playing it? Like, what would it need? Dog bark? No dog bark. What would get you hooked on playing that roguelike specifically? Because for me, it's just intuitive gameplay and interesting systems. Because, like, I am kind of tired of roguelites that lack personality in their aesthetics as well. This one's very silly, while also being really fucking cool. It's like Dead Souls as well, like, it has a very specific aesthetic that that sticks out in my head where I'm like, yeah, I can play this shit for hours. Just because I like looking at it, it's like pixel art to me. Or like, flavor text is not enough to constitute as a personality to me. There needs to be so much more. 3%, this is fine. Fine. Let's get this. Because, like, this, Blaze Blue, and, like, Dead Cells, and, like, 30XX always stick out in my mind as just top tier. As, like, some form of top tier roguelite to me, just because, like, there's just something genuinely unique about it that I don't feel I can get anywhere else. Even the lore of this game is, like, it's hokey and weird, but still really good. Damn. R2G2 be out here. Alright, so grab this and this. Ah. Oh. No. I fucking hate this fight. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Oh, good time to take a bite out of my chicken. Actually, I haven't done a rainbow run in a while. We'll see what happens there. I always do a rainbow run as her, so... Eh. And again, to me, Hunter is best character. She has... Yes. To me, Hunter is best because she has dog and secondary starting weapon. And she starts with revolver. Ocelot. I had to say it. Alright, what are we cooking with? Lowercase r. Void core rifle. Well, not the void core rifle, but the void rifle. The beam. And hard edge. I'm gonna take this. Straight gun. Bleeding edge gameplay. Now, the point of rainbow runs is to make do with what you got. There are some strats to keep the system in its entirety. I will admit, there are, and they're really fun. Like, we could easily do clone run, where you get a clone, and you get to the end of the game, but instead of actually completing the game, you die. And when you die, you start back here with everything. Once you start with everything, you essentially get another run through the game. Which means you get to do every single floor all over again. So if you're a god gamer who kinda decides, oh, I'm gonna casually no-hit bosses, which no-hitting bosses gets you extra heart containers, you can see where that goes. you just kind of start benefiting for free. Well, not free, you still gotta put in work, obviously, but you start benefiting hard from it. However, rainbow runs are privy to their issues. No glitch chests. No. No glitch chests, no extra bullshit. Nah, you either get it out of rainbow box or you're stuck with what you got. I've only ever gotten one rainbow chest in my entire time. And I'm talking a natural rainbow chest. And I don't know how possible it is to get a rainbow chest where it gives you 8 weapons in a rainbow run. I don't know how possible that is. Meaning, a lot of extra shit that goes into it. Tip! Let him burn, let him burn, let him burn, let him burn, let him burn. Yeah! I don't know what the chances of that are. Oh, I hate it. I would play other things like MMOs and shit. But, dude, who the fuck is watching people play closers? Don't answer that. Better question, who's watching me play closers? Yeah, that just means I got something good out of the chest. Like, probably Sir Drunken, so you probably kidnapped my son. Yeah, like, I like rainbow runs, but I'm also, like, not the biggest fan of them at the same time. Oh, what the oh, what in the ball? I'm just gonna jump by Navi. Can't see. I'll be damned if I give anything to that fucking rat. But yeah, you can't get shit. You're gonna get shit. You can get a key and armor. That's about it. You cannot get anything else. You're allotted one thing per floor. And that's like the major issue in my eyes. You're like given one per floor, and if you don't fucking like it, well, play a regular run, loser. And I do get it from a gameplay design standpoint. It's to balance it out, where it's like, you have a chance of starting a run with something, getting incredibly powerful combinations across the run. However, you also run the risk of your run being low-key stagnant. So it's kind of like up to you how you want to approach it. And even then, you can't like start the game with rainbow runs. You have to unlock the ability to do rainbow runs anyways. Like, you gotta like earn that. So at least there's like some caveat to it, like, hey, what's this? Don't like it, you don't ever have to do another rainbow run. I will say though, don't try and hunt down glitch chests and rainbow chests, because those have fucked spawn rates. Like, I thought gacha games made me feel bad for drop rates. No. Out, now. There. And I just unlocked the secret door, so now I can go to the hidden floor, but I want to kill the boss first, see if I can get the whatchamacallit out of it. See if I can get the master round, because master rounds give you extra hearts, and extra hearts are always nice. Sometimes I low-key feel like I'm going crazy talking to myself like this. Even if there are people in chat. Well then. Reload. Hey. Okay, this I can work with. You know, I'm one of those weird people who thinks about the locations that are named after characters, and how we don't really get those characters at all. Like, yes, I know with the lead, like, I know the Keep of the Lead Lord is just a fancy name, but I want to meet the Lead Lord. The Bullet King is not the Lead Lord to me. Me too. I can go back here. And these, and we'll be on our way. Like, I think about somebody called the Lead Lord, and I'm like, yo, that fight probably goes hard. It's like seeing, like, the Brain of Cthulhu or the Eye of Cthulhu in Terraria, and it's like, okay, but where Cthulhu? Like, I think about, like, gaining access to actual Cthulhu as a boss fight. I'm like, no, the Moon Lord is not Cthulhu. The Moon Lord is, like, dollar store Cthulhu. Fuck yeah. I fucking love this weapon. God. Because it low-key acts like a blank. And blanks are good. They let me keep bullets from touching me. Oh. Not you. Not you, you bloated bastard. No, 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 that. Is Twitch still being a POS? Was today just not the day for me to stream? Like, was today just not my day? Whoa. Like, damn! I don't want to deal with that. Some enemy combinations in this game are just... I'm gonna say it, straight up toxic. There are some enemy combinations I love just based off a challenge alone. And then there are just some that are just... why? It's why I like the Angelos and Devil May Cry. Like, Angelos, regular assaults, and the ice fucks. That's a great enemy combination because it's a combination of fast and slower enemies that test your ability to keep up with all of them. You play at their pace, you win a prize. If you don't, you get bodied. Horn. Alright. I'm glad everything, like, because I'm kind of upset for you that shit's just not working. I know. As you can see, straight up not having a good time. I'm really trying not to die. And then you just go, oh, I actually don't mind that one. I spoke too soon. Please. I'm gonna get back on Enter the Gungeon. I want to check so they go Persona 4 Arena real quick, because if people are online for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax,
this program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Persona 4 Arena.
Oh no, baby, we are not playing with this controller. I'm picking up my stick the minute I see that the lobby has, like, at least 7 people in it. Mazel tov! We're playing Persona 4 Arena Ultimax! Persona. Y'all get to watch me get my ass kicked. Let's go. I know this is supposed to be Enter the Gungeon, but I've been wanting to play P4AU with humans for a while. So this is very good for me. Oh shit, we got people over there and we got a dude right here. Perfect. I'm not terribly godlike. Like, I'm not extremely godlike at this game or anything. My time spent playing this game was many moons ago. On the PlayStation 3, on Wi-Fi. I'm playing off of a television on the console port, so this is gonna be really weird. I'm gonna fuck up a lot of inputs. So y'all about to watch me get my ass beat for fucking up a basic B&B. I hope you know. I apologize in advance. Okay, that's not plus, I'm sorry. What? Bitch! Oh shit! You got that fear on me. That's a guarantee. What? She can gold burst that? I never knew that Margaret could gold burst her fucking whiffed command throw. I'm gonna die here. Oh no. Yeah, I deserve death there. I whiffed. The fact that she was able to gold burst that. Fuck! Mother! If you don't stop using that damn move! Derogatory remarks, because I forget that shit is actually throw invuln. I'm about to just I'm about to start doing raging lines from deep. What the fuck? What the fuck? Can I even DP that? Can I DP that, or am I just actually trash? The answer may shock you. It's the second one.
What a shocking finish! You were at the center.
Why did I jump to Narukami? Oh, right, because I was actually learning some stuff in Narukami and I wanted to try it out. Sons of love overshadows my brain. Oh, this rice is good. I can't wait to go to the store tomorrow. I'm grabbing me some motherfucking food that I will cook for me. I'd say Grandma's cooking isn't great. It is. It is fantastic. She's how I learned how to cook in the first place. But sometimes you just want to make your own food for you. And then there's me who wants to make food for myself and then is also possessed by the urge to not make myself anything to eat and just ignore eating, because sometimes I just don't feel like doing it.
I can feel my excitement for the match right.
Round 1. Here goes.
How about this one? Yeah, just as I thought. Total excuse my summoning, draw.
Ah, damn.
Summoning, yeah, how about Persona.
Okay, so I'm not bugging.
Persona. Summoning, Persona. My turn. Persona. Persona. Now going down.
Is that plus? Is that just plus and I'm bad? That's minus on hit. Oh! Alright. We take those, I guess. Wait a minute. Why don't I just evade that? No, that won't work. I probably could throw them out of that, but I'm also thinking with DOA brain.
Here goes.
Okay, so I may be cracked again. I may be cracked again. Who knows? Like, I don't know what that was. Ew, nice OMC though. I guess that entire string I did pissed them off and it got them to go, okay, I can't just sit there and push buttons.
I'd like to close up shop for today. I shall be
This game's so much fucking fun. Win or lose, this is that kind of shit where not enough people in the FGC will talk about it or play it, but they'll swear, nah, it was great. In my opinion, this is still one of ArcSys' finest, like, top 3 ArcSys fighting game. Like, this, Central Fiction, and fucking Accent Core. Well, some days Accent Core, some days BB Tag for me. It's a toss-up. It's really because it's fun as a fighting game. That's the most important part. It is fun as a fighting game to learn and play.
Would you mind fighting me?
Round 1. Action.
Bitch, don't touch me.
Remarkable. Now, my attack.
I refuse to let that.
Won't you have sense? Let's change things up.
Oh, right, that's a grab.
This one will quite electrifying. Time party. My attack.
I don't remember, she technically has 2 auto combos. Damn it! That is my problem, my one issue with fighting this character. I don't have enough experience fighting her, and pure fact that she has a completely untouchable option.
see. It's good to see. Minus one. It's time to be
What the
judged.
fuck?
Quite electrifying. How the I see. Would you mind waiting for a moment? My attack. Opening my door. You were sealed. Persona card.
Why did you? Alright, come here. Huh? Unless I was supposed to do Platinum Disc first. Fuck this.
It's time to be judged. The devil. Quite electrifying.
Alright, come here. Oh, I can throw reject it. Okay. I can throw reject it. If so.
Is anyone surprised by the
Alright.
Seems you have awakened to a new power as well, Miss.
If I can just throw reject it, then it's not a problem anymore. That was my dream. Well, if I can throw reject that, then there's no problem. Do it. Where's my reset code? There we go. Actually, on counter here, I wonder if no touching. If I could do the funny with no touching.
With this power, I
Round.
Not like, because now I'm like thinking about something aloud.
it's mine.
Touch me. What the fuck? Oh wow, that actually did damage.
This is very stimulating.
Now I just realized they didn't use the grab at all. They did not go for it at all. The fuck? Hey, you're not actually relying on that anymore. What the fuck? Like the minute I catch on, they have to lock in instead of just... That's something that bothers me. I don't get how people will not play at their best and just spend their time dicking around. Like, use your knowledge to your advantage instead of... I don't know. Because it feels insulting, because it feels like, am I not worth your time to fight? And if so, why not? Like, if I'm not worth your time to fight at your best, why are you fighting me to begin with? It's like, just as a like, some of the background and, like, treating honest one-to-one competitions as such. I try to give my opponent the best I can. Even when I do say, yeah, I was just dicking around there, I'm still trying to make sure they have a good fight. Oh, what the fuck? That death? Yeah, that's death. At least they're actually putting in effort now instead of fucking around. But I will admit it is aggravating that Elizabeth's whole thing is that she has two auto combos.
This is very stimulating. Going back. It's my turn. Oh. Summoning.
I was... That's not an overhead, no. No. It really does. This is that kind of shit, though, that makes me think, am I bad? Was I always bad at the game and I just didn't know what I was doing? Because no, I put in the effort to learn it, and then someone's just kind of allowed to just do whatever, and I'm like, no. What's fucked up is that I've fought people much better. Like, we're talking, not even just like in terms of, like, even in terms of like match rank, I'm talking genuinely scary shit, like. So I think about it and I'm like, I know I'm not doing this wrong, but at the same time, I know how, like, I know why Elizabeth is considered a weaker character, and I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just not picking that up for some reason. Even though, like, it's not the problem, like, I can tell somebody how to do something. And it's like, I know she doesn't have infinite plus rings, nobody does in this game. I know you have a faster projectile. And no, and it's like, no, I can't say that because that's just being a salty bitch. No. It takes effort. It's just she has a shortcut to these things. What the fuck? That is not what I wanted. She could shortcut it. Honestly, anybody can in this game. So I'm not gonna sit there and say it just works without no effort. That's disingenuous. That's disingenuous to the character and the player. I don't like doing that. Alright, yeah, I timed that wrong. Nah, I deserve that. Huh? I can block that? I'm gonna block her IK? feels wrong. I'm able to JB her IK barrier and then just block it? What the fuck? Oh, no. Yeah, I get it. Like, I get it now. What? Why'd I get gold burst? I love crouch blocking and then not getting my crouch block. I love crouch blocking and not getting my block. This happens in every fighting game I play. And I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Maybe it's how I shift from like back to down where the game goes, no, you're holding down, and it's like, oh, I fucked that up. Good shit though. I'm glad they actually started playing like a little bit better after, because I probably would have dipped after the third one if they just kept fucking around like that, but at least they actually started putting in like they started putting in some skill of their own instead of just, look, I can press whatever and it has big range. Which, I will put Elizabeth on a list of like characters I consider competitively bad or average, but casually they are really good. Because I do remember having a friend of mine telling me, nah, Elizabeth's the best character in the game, and I just looked at him like, no, she's not. She's not even near top 3. And he was like, nah, bro, but look. But nah, bro, look at the range of the buttons. Be beating him out while my stick is currently malfunctioning in real time. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, nah, dog. Character not good. I normally don't want to have my personal favorites fight like this, but what the fuck? That's what that interaction looks like? Also, shoutouts to this Yukiko actually doing. I'm sorry, yeah, I get what you mean now. Also, shoutouts to this Yukiko for actually doing something. Because normally, most Yukikos don't get that close. They will just do the Agi loop and you gotta hold that. I will admit, I still... Like, despite how bad people say Yukiko is, she is apparently considered really fucking bad. To me, Yukiko's never been bad because I feel like... Like, that's another aspect of, like, tiers. I consider Elizabeth bad because of a lot of fucking issues, and it mostly comes down to a lot of her strongest tools come out of when she's at low health. She has to be at low health in a game where you can explode off of a few hits. Yeah, no. I consider Yukiko much better than Elizabeth and much better than people give her credit. I'm not measuring her against the top tiers because they're fucking top tier. Who the hell measures how strong a low tier is by how strong the top tiers are? You know how ignorant that is? Also, hi, Argo. Like, there are things about that just kind of make me go, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I genuinely think Yukiko is much better than people give her credit for. She does fantastic damage. She has great space control as a zoner. I would say she's better than Yukari as a zoner and much more interesting. Her options to me just overall are better.
Now, let's do this fair and square.
But people will try and tell you otherwise. People will try and tell you, nah, Yukiko's trash. And I'm like, no, man. How much? Like, how much, like, I'd sit there and look at people like, how much effort do you put in with Yukiko? I probably could have A-touched there instead. And like shit like this, it's like, especially with the characters that I play, it's very hard for me to actually get in. Like with the characters that I play specifically, it's hard for me to get in without actually like a successful get in and a stay in is very hard. Like, and people will say, "Oh, well, you're just not trying hard." No, I am. I try my hardest, and this character has very good options, especially when my get-in options aren't the best. Like, that's not a get-in option. And she's also immune to burst, by the way. Like, I can't get in a successful way for me that makes it feel like my get-in matters. Like, to me, Yukiko feels like she has much better matchups than people let on. And the devs even have said, we tried to make her a weaker character, something like that would feel unbalanced. And so I look at her and I'm like, did you? Y'all are downplaying my girl, and I don't like that. Like, both Rise and Yukiko and Maya are really good characters in this game. They're really fun. There we go. And I don't want to have to rely on, like, playing someone like Sho or Yu just to get in. I want to be able to learn how to get in with my character. And when I know how to get in with other characters, I look at my own character and I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh shit, it's the opening to Persona 4 Arena Vanilla.
Yukiko-senpai, let's go all out, both of us.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my gosh! Knock it out! Here it is! Gosh, this might be next. Right there. That's too bad. Is it down? This might be hot.
And then the thing is, like, I can't play Fireball War with her. So it's like, I can't decide, I can't look at her and decide, you don't get to play the Fireball game. And in a game like this where a zoner actually feels like they matter, like to me in a game like this, where playing a zoner feels like, it's not just, oh hey, you throw shit. It genuinely feels like zoners work for it. And not to say there are zoners in fighting games that don't work for it. They do. But, to me, Yukiko works for her zoning options a lot better. Like, my best option is to wait for her to fuck up. And I don't want to just wait for her to fuck up. Because if someone's trying to win, they're not gonna willingly fuck up. They're not gonna willingly fuck up on my part. Like, they're not gonna willingly fuck up so that I can get to play. And I don't want them to. I have to learn how to get in, I have to learn how to do what I can do. And if I don't have an option to get in, then it's just a losing matchup. Which is the essence of fighting games. Sometimes shit happens. You're playing a losing matchup, and the best you can do is to the best of your ability. Even then, there are players out there who can make losing matchups look like winning matchups. So it's all up to them. Baby, don't worry, 'cause you ain't alone. Honest time, running days without love. That's true. And I was like, and the thing is, like, I'm someone who's very, like, anti-FGC. I don't approve of their ways of thought. This very cliquey mentality, all that extra BS. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. So like, I think of things like how they view fighting games and just characters in general, and I'm always like, y'all are speaking from a collective of like a small amount of people, and then having Twitter agree with you because a majority of FGC Twitter isn't even people who play super high in tournaments. It's always people who either A, go 0-2 or play casually, or they play amongst like a select group of people. So it's never people who actually, you're never really gauging the information from everyone, because in order to get a proper matchup information, you A, have to play 255 matches of the one character versus everyone on the roster. Do it, then do it again, every character, every single time. And there's just a lot of work that goes into that, and they like use their tier, and they try to use things like frame data for it, and even then, frame data isn't king because some characters can just bypass frame data for free. They'll just look at it like, fuck you. Fuck your frame data. What do you mean, fuck my frame data? Yeah, it don't matter. There are just people who look like they're characters who straight up look at frame data and be like, okay. They'll just look at your frame data and be like, alright, bye. And I personally think that's kind of funny. So, like, I look at shit like that and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter. I feel like being a tier slave and listening to only, like, big FGT heads is a surefire way get stuff fucked up. You gotta just sometimes learn things on your own. Documenting information in the FGC is another problem I have. Something else I have an issue with. But, like, that's a different story for a different day. That's something else. Like, that's something else entirely. Yeah, and that's the issue with that game. Yo, what? Yo, peep that width. Yeah, like, it's important, but it's not king. It is not, it is, like, not every fighting game. Oh, fuck? I can do that? Oh god, they're trying to hit level 9. You gotta die. Yeah, I just die. Yeah, I just died for that. Yeah. Because, like, in Grand Blue, it's very much a matter... Like, it is very much trying to teach players, hey, thing important, you must learn it, you must love it. Oh, you didn't learn it or love it? Die, then. I just realized their navigator is Fuka, base. I timed that wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna die to this. Good shit, though. Cause, like, I look at, like, back on the topic of Yukiko as a character and how people perceive her. The work put in with Yukiko to get good with her. You probably could play her at a high level, like, in a tournament level. And get around a lot of the shit, oh, excuse me, that people do. And people will still look at you and say, nah, this character's bad. All the characters I look at and say, yeah, they're bad in this game are Kanji and Elizabeth. That's it. I do not look at anyone else in this game with the same level of, yeah, you're kinda ass, dog. Like, I look at Kanji, and I look at Liz, and I'm like, y'all are kinda ass. Like, I look at them and say that, and I say it with full confidence, because I know for a fact, I have seen those characters get their shit torn in half, but I've also seen Elizabeth cook. I've never seen a Kanji cook in this game at all. I fought one that cooked, but, like, that's about it. But I've never actually seen a kanji decide to cook up hard.
Round 1. Go!
Whoa! So they got cross-ups? My button isn't long enough! I deserve to die for that! Oh, it's fire. Right, fire break. Makes next attack. Next persona attack unblockable. Or is it just the next fire move?
2.
I forget.
Fight!
I know there's a very specific combo I'm remembering, but fun fact, I don't remember what the starter for it is. Oh shit, Shadow Frenzy! As you can see, Shadow Frenzy is nuts. It's also one of my favorite mechanics in this game. The shit you get away with Shadow Frenzy on, like, Shadow Frenzy to me is truly the definition of a scuffed mechanic. Because, like, that shit is, like, that shit's, like, max mode, suddenly being allowed to free cancel, and, like, playing fucking, motherfucking Street Fighter EX. It's, like, 3 different fighting games rolled into one. And, like, Shadow Frenzy combos were so fucking cool, but also so fucking scary. Because they can kill off of just one button. Like, I just want to play Shadow characters more because they get to do so much shit, but it's like, how you go about using Shadow Frenzy yourself is up to you, and completely dependent on, like, how you view the character, like, and, like, how you can put the puzzle together, because if you don't know how to put the puzzle together, you're gonna get fucked.
Round 1.
I'm only just now realizing I've been going at this for an hour. Oh shit, long way. I love it! Hey, what am I doing? I could just Raging Lion! Duh! I did not want that Theodine, but alright. Oh shit. It was burst bait! I'll eat my legs! I need those! Yeah, I died.
Don't let this get to you. Just win. Round 2. Go! Your neck is hurt. What should we do?
Oh man. Like I'm adjusting to playing on console because eventually, like, when I want to play this with other people at, like, public places, like events, like, say I go to a tournament or something, they're gonna have this version. Come here. What? Alright, I'm not Elizabeth. As you can see, my Shadow Frenzy skills are not it. My leg. No verses were harmed in the making of that garbage ass attempt to go on the offensive.
Is anyone surprised by the results?
Like, I personally think I just need like somebody I can actually train in this game with and get better at it again. Do I do that again? There we go. Jeez. This still had fun. Like, despite taking a metric shit ton of L's, I still had fun. Because I'm not really someone... Like, over time, I stopped really caring about winning because when it came to winning, all I ever got out of wins was complacency. I had to unlearn the mind state of winning means everything. And then, over time... We want to see if somebody's online for Soul Calibur 6? No, nobody's online for that game. Over time, I started to view winning as another path of learning, while also seeing losing not as a chance to be self-deprecative, but rather to be introspective. What did I do wrong? How can I improve? And what are better ways to approach this? It's a mental aspect of it. You gotta learn. That's what fighting games are. You're not here to just do cool shit. If you want the cool shit, you gotta earn it. That's how I see it. And over time, shit like this, Guilty Gear, BlazBlue, all of it taught me how to do better as a person playing fighting games. So I don't really get mad at losing. I get mad when people aren't playing to their best. I want to see the best in somebody when it comes to a fighting game. And that's what gets me mad. I'll have obvious bouts of confusion. And if the game hoes me, and I mean the game specifically, like something within the game glitches out, and it's out of the control of me or my opponent, yeah, I'll definitely be mad at that. But I can never really get mad at my opponent because they were simply better. If someone's better than you, oh fucking well. You just gotta try again. Get up off your ass, stop feeling sorry for yourself, hit the lab, or take a break and really just looking at yourself. Because I swear, people say there's a healthy amount of salt. I personally think... Here's a hot take about fighting games. I personally think salt towards other people in fighting games is one of the most unhealthy things imaginable. And it breeds a toxic mindset that most people don't even realize they start to have. They start to become very cocky when they win. They start to feel like victory is what is deserved of... is what should be expected of them and deserved because they did X thing. And that, to me, is one of the worst things imaginable. There is no such thing as healthy salt. You either learn how to passively let that shit slide off of you, or you take time to improve yourself, because I guarantee you, spending time being salty at another person because of someone else being better than you ain't gonna do you shit. It ain't gonna do you good. I like how his name is that, but by this point in time, his name was clearly Minato Arisato. Or Makoto Yuki, whichever you prefer. So, I just view... I view things like that as like... It's okay to be upset, but never take it out on the other person. Don't start yelling and screaming and being a child about it. Don't throw your fucking controller. Yeah, like, if you're gonna feel salt, at least try to understand your mistakes, because that's fine. Like, again, being mad at the game is one thing. Being mad at a person is another. Anybody's allowed to be mad at a video game, because, like, it all stems from a really old statement of, don't hate the player, hate the game, because if you're mad at the player, they were better than you. If you're mad at the game, okay, yeah, I get that. Sometimes games are bullshit. It happens. However, you can still surpass the bullshit in the game. And then embody that bullshit, and then now you and this other person are playing on a completely different level from each other. Like, from what you once were. Like, you can learn how to do that. So it's better to do that than to sit there and act like I should have won because of X, Y, and Z. You should, if you should have won, why didn't you? And telling them their character is X, their character is this, you're carried by this. Before I go, I just want to say, if you ever, like, and this is to anybody who ever comes across the VOD, if you call someone carried, you indeed need to simply learn how to be carried. Learn how to be carried, or stop calling other people carried. And, like, that's just that. Yeah, I fucking hate Eddie Gordo, but that's because I've always thought Eddie Gordo was a brain-dead character that legitimately didn't feel like he had any thought thrown into how his moveset works from an execution standpoint. Yes, Capoeira is a very interesting fighting style, but when put in the throws of Tekken, what the fuck is most of this shit mapped to one button across 4 different buttons? What's the point? I don't get that. That's bad game design to me. Meanwhile, we have the rest of the fucking roster at least making you do something with their fighting styles. I'll bring up the bot from Tekken 8 who got the fucking orange by just pressing 3. That pissed me off so much because it proved the character wasn't actually playtested. He was made simply to look neat, to actually feel neat. That's why I don't actually think anyone's good with Eddie, because there's nothing to be good with. You press one of the 4 buttons and you have a fucking fiesta. Christy's a better person. And if we're getting into writing, Christy's a better character personality-wise. Well, that's a different story for a different day. And even then, I feel like she can have her own spin on Capoeira that at least makes her interesting comparatively. Like, she could actually be Eddie with thought and care put in her gameplay design, and I can actually feel like I can like them. But I can't, because I look at that as someone who wants to design video games, and I think, why the fuck does this automate itself in a fighting game? No! None of that. But I at least, like, try to... Like, my hate isn't based on... Oh, fuck this character and the people who play him. No, it is based in a realm of logic. I truly am a hater based around something where it's like, yeah, I understand why I hate things. It's like, if a character kind of just plays the game for me, that's already one strike against them. And then if the rest of it just wins them, I'm like, ugh. I'm not even a fighting game character, you're a fucking tutorial video, get out of my face. So I'd rather see and going into that, I'd just rather see characters be designed with the idea that, like, yes, they use the mechanics around them, but they still have an enriching kit on their own. Don't ever make if you're ever going to make a fighting game, and this is the message to anybody, don't ever make characters that play the game for you. Cinematic supers are one thing. That's supposed to look cool. Don't ever make a character that just kind of one button can do a whole list of things. Another button can do a whole list of things, and another... Like, don't make buttons that do things for them. Have the player learn how to play the game, and then learn how to play your character. That's why shit like Lesson Mode exists. Lesson Mode is to teach you how to play the game. Meanwhile, Challenge Mode is to teach you how to play characters, even though I think Challenge Mode in fighting games aren't the best.
This place exists.
Picture in your head your own
Like,
appearance
these,
as well as your alter ego, your persona.
Like, this shit don't really teach you characters, it teach you combos with characters. Oh shit. Some of which can be carried over. Oh, man, hiccups are kicking my ass. But in the case of, say... someone like... Oh, wrong button. But in the case of, say, someone like... something like Under Night, it will teach you aspects of the character and teach you how to play like the game with the mechanics given. I completely forgot Shadow Frenzy's a fuckfest. I'm probably gonna do this off camera anyways. Time out. Wait a minute. Shadow Frenzy. Oh yeah, Shadow Frenzy does let you. Actually, I'm curious about something now that I'm here. Wait a minute. Let me see. Shadow Frenzy. Aww, I can't do the thing I wanted to. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely just do this combo trial camera. I don't know why I went into that rant about just how I feel about fighting games players and just all that extra shit. My brain ran off in a different direction, and now we're here. But I mean, hey, I guess that's the point of and chatting. I mean, probably change that shit to and yapping, or and rambling, or some shit like that. Just because that's exactly what it is. I essentially took my Wandery Thoughts videos and turned them into streams. Oh god. What have I done? What time is it? It is 7:52 EST. I should eat my food. I should eat my food and then fucking make a list of shit I want to get from the supermarket. Yeah, I'm gonna make a list of shit I should get from the supermarket tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna still be on Discord for those of you who are in Eternal's Discord. Catch y'all later. Want y'all to be easy. Take care. Wash your damn hands. Drink some fucking water. I know I'm about to. And above all else, have yourselves a damn